Hi, wonderful people. We are doing an SRT group clearing on the fear of kundalini rising. So we're getting all deep down and spiritual. And we're all going through this big consciousness shift at the moment, and we need to clear away anything that's getting in the way, any blocks, anything like that. I'm being inspired to do more spiritual clearings at the moment to really up the ante and help us all climb higher in consciousness. So let's get stuck in. So set your intention to receive the benefits of it. Make sure you're 100% open to receiving healing, and let's do this. Right, so here we are, ready to clear any blocks to kundalini rising, any fear of kundalini rising. What's that running at for people? About 10% negative, 10% positive, is it? 10% positive and negative. It's about 60% negative. And in terms of consciousness, what are we looking at? So we're looking at about, it looks like, ascended master level. So it's still very low down. So let's do a clearing on that all the way up to radiant love new paradigm level, up to 100 positive and down to 0 negative. So any fear of the kundalini rising, for whatever reason, most likely coming from other lifetime experiences, past or future, or anywhere in between, dimensions, space-time energy. So let's clear any fear of kundalini rising. We need to really clear all these obstacles from our consciousness shifting to finer vibrations. That's the best way of putting it, rather than up and below and all of that. Finer, more refined vibrations. That's what we're looking for. So, oh, sorry about that. I'm just moving the wires. Right. So, clearing away anything that needs to be cleared here that's preventing kundalini rising. Anything to do with the fear of kundalini rising. Kundalini rising, that dragon energy, that fire energy. So it'd be very interesting to see what comes up in this clearing, I think. Oh, and thank you. Those people that have donated this past couple of weeks, thank you so much. I do try and thank everybody individually. If I've missed anyone, 1,000 apologies if I have. I try not to. I try to thank everyone, but I'm super, super, super grateful for them. It just, doing these does take a lot of time. It's not just, oh yeah, but it's only 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever. It isn't. It's it's writing all the stuff in the details. It's in some cases putting chapters in, especially with the the tarot that I do. It's designing a cover sheet for Canva. It's putting in the tags. It's stuff like that, and it's also it stops me from doing other work by doing this, and I love to do this. I love to offer these free clearings, and it's great. It's great to help humanity and serve, and but it's really nice to receive donations. So thank you so much. It does feel like you're appreciated, I think, when they're received. So I just want to thank everybody for that. It's really great. And you don't have to either. You don't have to donate. If you get the benefits of it, that's wonderful. That's what it's there for. But thank you. And thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on this channel, and for the community. I love the community that's building on here. So thank you so much. Right, so let's see where we're going. Got my pen in my hand for some reason. It's habit. So where we're going, chart 6B. So we're going to blocks to positive expression rather than any master programs there. So let's see what blocks are coming up. Inside right, we've got blocks to abundance. Outside left, which of course is our natural essence. Blocks to truth. inside right again, blocks to acceptance. There's quite a few coming out. Inside left, blocks to gentleness, yeah. Outside left, oh, there's a lot coming up. Blocks to thoughtfulness, interesting. Inside right again. Blocks to awareness. Blocks to giving freedom. Blocks to enthusiasm. Anything else there? No, let's just clear those at all levels of consciousness on chart 3 from everybody here. Thank you. For those who have asked me, I've had quite a few emails asking for, can I pay in installments? And at the time I hadn't got anything set up. And I didn't want to go down that route of chasing people again, but I've actually set up a PayPal installment plan now for SRT, my SRT package. If you wish, just go on my website and details below. Click on the PayPal button for, I can only set it up at the moment on the SRT package, but you can use your credit card and all 3 anyway, through PayPal. I also operate Stripe if you contact me. For those who wish to work with me, certainly in Europe, you can do bank transfers to me. You just need to have a chat with me first so I know who you are, and then we can sort out the bank details. Or I also accept Square, credit cards on Square as well. So it's not just PayPal, but PayPal you can use your credit cards with anyway. So and the installment plan now, which is for the SRT package, all set up on the website. So and the SRT package is a minimum of, it's three sessions, basically 3 individual SRT clearings and a brain restructuring. If you want to work with me on Zoom, which it isn't with this, then there are 3 sessions for the basic package, again, all via my website. And if you want a discovery call, innertransformation3@gmail.com. I just set up a new email address, so you can, details below again, you can contact me via that, and then it's an easier way of managing the spam. There, so contact me via innertransformation3@gmail.com. If you want to set up a discovery call, 20 minutes to see what it is that you need, what you want. And if you want the full package, the essential package, that's got, at the time of recording, that's got 6 remote SRT clearings, brain restructuring, 5 one-to-one sessions, up to 3 hypnotherapy recordings as well, sent to you. And yeah, any extras that I send as part of that as well. Occasionally, as a client, you'll get extra meditations sent as well to you if it supports you. And again, all details on my website. There we go, that's all the marketing over with. Let's see where we're going. That was a lot of blocks to clear there, went on forever. Chart 11, which is soul energy programming. Codependency of different aspects of the soul, dysfunction of the mind. This is at Lord of Lords level, and we need to cleanse the soul of evil. So it's not actually evil, it's not that the soul is evil, it's the belief. You hold the belief at some level that the soul is evil. So, yeah, it could be from any lifetime experience that you've had there. Maybe there's something you've done that you've never forgiven yourself for. And, you know, as spiritual folk, we've explored, you know, all kinds of spiritual energies on our journey through consciousness. None of us sort of started out as an absolutely angelic being or anything like that. We've been the lowest of the low and the highest highest of that. I don't know, we've been the highest of the high, but we've certainly been the lowest of the low at some point in time. So sometime in our evolution, as have our ancestors, and of course we inherit a lot of stuff from our ancestors as well. A lot of energy inherited that we're clearing, which is why it's so tough in this lifetime at the moment. We're clearing the equivalent of 10 lifetimes in one lifetime. That's what it feels like, and it's a lot. It's overwhelming at times for everybody. So, where are we going next? Chart 21. Final items, this one, universe. We're clearing the all category. So let's just do that. Let's clear it all. Okay. And chart 30, which is final light. So again, clearing the life stream, doing a head to toe search and clear soul fingerprints, and then we'll wrap up. Wonderful. It's quite a short clearing, this one, but good to clear the obstacles away. And small clearings aren't necessarily less powerful. They can be more powerful. It just means that I don't have so much research to do. All the work is done on the other side. So I just opened at the book of spiritual parasites, and it says there are 3 forms of spiritual parasites. One form affects the head, another form affects the torso, and a third form affects the entire body. And Spirit says the only cause of fibromyalgia is spiritual parasites. So do go on to the SRT clearing on spiritual parasites. There's one in the SRT playlist there. Okay, that's done. Anything else to do before mop up? No? Can we go to mop up? Yes, let's go to mop up and do a very, very quick mop up for you. Just to clear, this is where the bulk of the clearing normally takes place by your teams on the other side of life using their 200 plus charts. I only have about 32 of the SRT charts ish, 32-ish. I've got extra charts actually. If you're having individual clearings with me, I go through extra charts. But this is my normal mop up list of things that I read through. I have all sorts of extra charts in here, all sorts. Okay, are we done? Yeah. Is there anything else to be done at this time? No. Is the, again, if you're new to dowsing, keep the pendulum moving all the time, and then you'll get the most accurate answers. Is the soul committee happy? Are the high self teams happy? Yeah. Will it hold? Yeah. Okay, just see the Akashic records. And where are we now with the fear of kundalini rising? Is 100 positive, 0 negative? Is it 0 negative? I just felt that, oh, it's right on the borderline. I'm not happy with that, so I want to see if there's anything else. Yeah, when it's on the borderline, I just get a feeling usually that there's something else as well. Dysfunction of thought coming up at Lord of Lords level, first expression of the living soul. Let's just clear that away, please. Any dysfunction of thought coming up at that level. Hearing any programs that soul is unaware of as well, just to make absolutely sure there's nothing getting in the way. Okay. Anything else on here? All right, anything else? Where are we now? 100 positive, that's better. 0 negative. In terms of consciousness. Okay, I can feel there. Radiant love, new paradigm level. Fantastic. So another one done, and allow 3 days as always in between. So by day 4, you should be feeling, you know, sort of level there. And if you notice anything coming up during those 3 days, it's the old neural pathways falling away, and with it sometimes the emotions or other memories or other things that are connected with it in some way attached to it fall away with the old neural pathways. So you think, why did that memory pop into my head, or why am I feeling like this, or why am I really high or really low, or you know, it's just go with it. By day 4 things tend to settle. There, drink plenty of water. Don't do more than a couple of these clearings in a day. Otherwise, you know, if you're doing 2 or 3 clearings every day, you know, you've got to allow the physical a chance to catch up and integrate all the changes there, because the body's going to be getting rid of these old neural pathways and working hard for that. It can get overwhelming if you do too much too soon. Any questions, pop them down below, and if you want to have a discovery call with me for one of the packages, or you want something really bespoke for you, yeah, just drop me an email, innertransformation3@gmail.com. Lots of love to you all. See you on the next clearing.